I've come to believe that every person that has a big dream, a big goal that they are striving for, goes through three distinct phases. The first phase is the discovery phase, where you discover, first of all, that you are in a place that you're not happy with and that you want to change your life. You have a new dream, you have a new goal, you have a new vision that you want to go for. This discovery phase can be both very exciting and filled with expectation and hope of a better day, but it can also be filled with a lot of doubt and a lot of fear. The next phase is the developmental phase. We all have to go through this. You need to develop your skills, your knowledge, your habits. You need to develop the program, the business plan, or whatever it is that you need to develop. And quite often this developmental phase can be both exciting in terms of growing and learning new skills, but for many people it can also be another time of doubt, a time of frustration, because quite often things doesn't happen as quick as you hope for. It can be a time of obscurity where you are in the shadows, working behind the scenes. I know as a full-time person building a business, for me it's between 4 and 6 in the morning, early on the weekends, and sometimes late at night. And if I get a little hour here and there at work, I quickly make a video like this. The developmental phase can also be much longer than you hoped for. It can be a delay as well during the developmental phase. But then eventually you reach your destiny, that sense that you are now becoming successful. And something that I've discovered is that as you go through these phases, every one of these phases has a different barrier to the next phase. I'm now at the phase where I kind of feel that my developmental stage is reaching a point now where I can start to see glimmers of hope that I'm going to become successful. But I'll be honest, in some ways it's exciting, and in other ways it's very scary. Because you start to wonder, am I ready? Can I do this? What if I fail? What if it isn't everything that I hoped for? What if I cannot match the expectations? So even from the developmental phase into your actually now starting to see your dream become a reality, there could be some other barriers as well. Most of them mind shift barriers that you need to cross, emotional barriers that you need to deal with. So my encouragement is, if you're in that discovery phase and you now know this is what I want to do, jump into the developmental phase with an open mind, knowing it might not always turn out the way you hope for. It might go in a different direction than you expected, and it might take longer. But then also, if you start to see a direction that you need to take in, don't let fear and doubt again cripple you, and you start to say, well, I'll just do another online course. I'll just develop another, part of the program. I'll look at my website a little more. I'll perfect the system. I'll attend another webinar. At some point, you just have to say, now I need to jump in. I need to launch. I need to set up the stage. I need to get on the stage, or whatever it is, so that you don't stay stuck in this developmental phase. So this message is more for myself than for everybody else, but maybe you are in the same place that I am and ready to launch into your new future. Speak to you in another video.